These days, Mike Lyons is in his best position at centre-back for Everton. They're unchanged, but after winning 6 league games in a row, they've now gone 4 games without a win. Spurs are also unchanged today. Perryman, in fact, is in midfield at the moment because Terry Yorath is still unfit. So Paul Miller continues alongside Lacey at the back. The referee today, Colin Seal, will bring back mixed memories for Evertonians. In last season's FA Cup semi-final against West Ham, he awarded Everton a controversial penalty, and later he sent off Brian Kidd. So Everton in blue shirts and white shorts, playing from right to left in the first half. Here's John Gidman, and the goalkeeper is Jim McDonough. Left back John Bailey. Spurs with Glenn Hoddle getting the first touch. And then McMahon challenged by Perryman. Maybe a new name to some of you, Steve McMahon, number 7 for Everton. He's been in the first team throughout this season so far. Here's Crooks for Tottenham. It was Houghton. Here's Perryman. Hoddle. Now Gordon Smith, number 2. Archibald and Crooks well forward, so is Ricky Villa. It's been left for Crooks and then McMahon to Bailey. Miller, Hoddle, Perryman. The pitch, incidentally, has been heavily sanded recently because the ground staff have been trying to beat the recent weather. There's been so much rain in Lancashire, but Steve Perryman here on the attack for Tottenham. Looking for Crooks. Perryman again. Finding Glenn Hoddle. Hoddle shot. He's looking for his 50th goal in league football, Glenn Hoddle. 176 league appearances so far and 49 goals. Villa to Hoddle. Hartford in the way. Here he is again. Everton with plenty of players forward here. One of them is McMahon. It's his shot so high that's Barry Danes. And away by Gordon Smith as far as John Bailey. Latchford still hovering far post. Well, as long as you keep them out, that's okay. And the goalkeeper there using his legs as he fell to block the shot from Steve McMahon. Bailey. McMahon coming to the left. Houghton underneath this. Not a very convincing header by him. Gary Stanley. Use of the arm perhaps by Ricky Villa. And a corner anyway. Just keep an eye on Mike Lyons coming up from the back. Number 5 has been known to score from many set pieces for Everton. Wright was up there, off the line by Houghton from Billy Wright. Here's Bailey. They're all coming in on this. McBride at the far post. Glenn Hoddle was with him. A goal kick has been given. But what a good goal line save there by Chris Houghton. The corner being played short and then played across into the centre for Billy Wright to get the flick header on it. Barry Danes beaten, but that's why full-backs stand on the line. Hartford. Won by Villa. Ardiles. Oh, nicely done. He's left Billy Wright on the floor. McBride getting back to make the tackle and gives away a free kick. Not very happy about the decision, but referee was coming up right behind play and he thought Ardiles was knocked over there. Here's Hoddle. Here's Crooks. Off Gidman for a corner. There's John Lacey, and an unorthodox piece of goalkeeping gives it straight back to Hoddle. Good cross by Hoddle. Lacey's there again. Here comes Smith. Villa. And Villa did well there. This is Garth Crooks. Good save this time by McDonough. There was a man on the line, actually, just covering for the goalkeeper. Garth Crooks put in space there by Ricky Villa. Fierce shot and well dealt with by the keeper. Here's Hartford. Well, Ardiles has been penalised. Lions up well. Here's Hartford. This is Eastoe! Hit the post and in! Peter Eastoe scores his 9th goal of the season for Everton. Puts him out in front as their top scorer. Mick Lyons won the ball in the air with the header. Hartford knocked it forward, and Eastoe finished it with a shot which went in off the post. So Everton take the lead with 27 minutes gone. Good finishing by Eastoe, who at one time in his career here seemed so unlucky in front of goal. He used to hit the post and see them stay out. But when your luck turns, they hit the post and they go in, like that one from Peter Eastoe. Villa. Hoddle appeals for handball. John Bailey was the offender. Hoddle shoots. What a good stop. Applause ringing around the ground. It was a stinging shot from Glenn Hoddle, but Jim McDonough was equal to it. Here comes McMahon, and now Hartford. On by Archibald, and here comes Crooks, and Lyons was the defender who he bounced off, and I rather think an indirect free kick has been given. Well, it's certainly been given outside the area, so we'll just wait and see if Mr. Seal raises his arm. And Ardiles asked him, in fact, there, you could see, was it direct or indirect, and he then put the arm up. Here's Glenn Hoddle through a crowd of players. Archibald! So Spurs equalise through Steve Archibald, who scores his 8th goal of the season, and that puts him out in front as their leading scorer. 35 minutes gone, the free kick eventually taken, Glenn Hoddle drove it, it came back off that crowd of players, and Steve Archibald slid the ball into the net. And Spurs are level at 1-1, the way the match has finished here at Goodison Park between these two clubs for the last 2 seasons. Here's Stanley. And now it's Skidman. And that's Billy Wright. He's hit the bar. Lyons! Was it over the line or not? Lyons is appealing for a goal. The linesman says no. The referee looks across. There's an argument between Perryman and Danes, and it's all happening underneath the Tottenham crossbar. 2 unlucky players there. Billy Wright, who hit the bar, and Mike Lyons thought his header was over the line before it was scrambled away. Billy Wright shakes his head, and Everton have a corner. Lions again, Latchford! They're appealing for handball this time, the Everton players, but it could never have been intentional from that distance. Hartford. And Gordon Smith in a bit of a corner here, but throw-in is always better than a corner for the defending side. McBride. What a good cross. Hooked away by Miller, and the referee blows for half-time with the applause reflecting what an exciting and open first half that was. The goal scorers are the two number 8s. Peter Eastoe put Everton in front after 27 minutes, and 8 minutes later, Steve Archibald replied for Tottenham. So, a half-time score of Everton 1, Spurs 1. Well, that young man, in company with many other Everton supporters, will be asking himself at half-time, should Everton have had a second goal? Did the Mike Lyons header go in? Well, looking at it from behind the goal, we can see that as Billy Wright's first header comes back off the bar, Lyons goes in, and Gordon Smith appears to get the ball away before the whole of the ball has crossed the line. Spurs start the second half and start a very important few days in their season, because on Tuesday night they play at home to Arsenal in the League Cup. The winners visiting West Ham in the quarter-finals. And a good cup run, something that Spurs would dearly love to have. For the moment, here's Archibald battling for league points. And Garth Crooks gets an early break. He's right through, here is Crooks. And what a brave stop again by McDonough, who is rapidly making himself the Everton man of the match. Well, Archibald did the spade work, and Garth Crooks was clean through. His pace kept him ahead of those pursuing defenders. He struck the ball well, but McDonough had done everything right from a goalkeeping point of view and deserved his reward. Here's Wright. Hartford. Beaten by Ardiles and then Perryman. Now Hoddle, and Archibald trying to get the better of Bailey. Hoddle coming up in support, 2 on the far post. Comes off Billy Wright for a Tottenham corner. That's Archibald's shot. Oh, it's gone in. Well, what a simple-looking goal. Lacey went to the near post, didn't actually make contact. The ball ran loose, and Archibald turned and shot, and it found its way into the corner. So, 2-1 to Spurs, and frankly, bearing in mind the number of saves the Everton goalkeeper has been called upon to make, I don't think they can honestly argue with the way the match is going. 55 minutes gone then. McMahon. Archibald was going through a very thin spell until recently, but he got 2 goals against Coventry last Saturday and suddenly seems to be back in top form. It was on by McMahon, and the Tottenham fans who have made the journey north now thoroughly enjoying themselves. There's Archibald again, Hoddle. That was neatly done. Finally bundled over by, with the Tottenham player lying on the ground, the referee showed the yellow card to John Bailey. And here's Ricky Villiers getting there again. There goes Latchford. Well, it's essential that Everton get their game together again now, from their point of view. Here's Gidman. Oh, penalty, I think, was it? Lacey was climbing over the forward, and a penalty, I think, has been given to Everton for a foul. The defender had his arms right round the Everton player, and the referee took one look and gave a penalty, and Joe McBride will take the kick. He scored from 2 this season. And he's missed it. Well, would you believe it? But Joe McBride has taken on the job quite recently, but he put that one over the bar. Well, what a golden chance for Everton to get that to 2-2, and how bitterly they might regret that miss. Here again. Goes past Gary Stanley, but a goal kick. Latchford underneath this, looking for Eastoe. Free kick given against Lacey for the challenge on Latchford. Here's Stanley. Eastoe trying to hold off Hooton to find Gidman. It's nicely done. That was Eastoe again with the acrobatics, McBride. And Latchford goes down this time after a challenge from Miller. What a tremendous effort. Oh, McMahon! McMahon has scored a brilliant goal. The 19-year-old makes it 2-2 with a superb individual effort that's got Goodison Park absolutely roaring. Latchford was still looking round for a possible penalty. The ball ran back to McMahon, and he turned and twisted and fired one in, and it flew past Barry Daines. So Everton do get level after all, having missed the penalty. Their rising young star puts them all square at 2-2. And what a game we've got here now. Villiers for Spurs. Well, that'll make Joe McBride feel a lot better about the penalty miss. Here's Hoddle. Tottenham throw. So, first Everton in front, then Tottenham in front, and now all square again. Ardiles. Hoddle, offside. Everton have got their substitute stripped off, Eamon O'Keefe, and rather think Bob Latchford may be being called off. Eamon O'Keefe, who was signed from non-league football, the Northern Premier League club Mossley. Here's Perryman. And now John Gidman. O'Keefe's gone straight up front in Latchford's position. He's the number 12 on the right wing now. Another little shove by Villiers. Villiers now saying he got hurt by Gary Stanley, and that's brewing all the time between those two. Yellow card's been shown. Garth Crooks, complaining to the referee about the decision, is booked for dissent. Gary Stanley at the heart of all that. Lyons in there, Lacey's volleyed that one away as far as Stanley. Here's Hartford, headed out by Miller, back in by Eastoe. What a scramble. Tottenham somehow or other getting the ball out, and a bad ball again from Ricky Villiers, putting them back under siege. Bailey. Hartford. McBride trying to set it up for McMahon, who's gone all the way through. Well, he's brave and direct, this 19-year-old. Steve McMahon, not much of him perhaps, a slender frame, but very, very determined in that midfield position for Everton. Bailey and Archibald tussling, and the referee says Archibald was backing on, and the expression on the two players' faces speaks for itself. A free kick to Everton. And this time Archibald was not 10 yards away, and the referee's gone to his pocket again, and I fancy Archibald could become the third Tottenham player to be booked this afternoon. Hoddle has already been in the book, and Crooks, and Archibald gets the yellow card. He committed the foul in the first place and then didn't retreat 10 yards when Bailey took the free kick, and 2 minutes to go. Everton on the attack again. Lions jumping. Goal kick. Everton not happy about that. They thought it was a corner. Lions prolongs the argument with the referee. Archibald is with Bailey again there. We're going into time added on by the referee for stoppages. That was Velia. John Gidman getting back. And Velia puts his left arm across Gidman, and a little scene involving Perryman, who ran past him at the same moment. I think the referee's final whistle will take a lot of heat out of this situation. That's Gidman with the kick. Oh, here's a chance for Hartford to put one in. McMahon's header! Oh, good save by Barry Daines. Right at the end from Steve McMahon. Hartford played the ball in intelligently. McMahon got a header on it, and Daines quickly to his right. And that save may well have protected a point for Tottenham. And indeed it did, because this fixture for the 6th time in 11 years ends in a draw. McMahon's brilliant goal for Everton, pulling them back from 2-1 down after Archibald had given Spurs such a say in the match. Plenty of excitement, including a missed penalty by Everton. All manner of saves by the two goalkeepers. And a final score then, with the 26,000 crowd well satisfied with the entertainment, even though Everton's run seems to be stuttering now. 5 games without a win. Everton 2, Spurs 2.